Hi Stitchy friends, I'm Stephanie and welcome to my channel Little Lion Stitchery, where we talk about cross stitch. So today I'm going to be showing you how to add one of these, what are they, like aluminum alloy roses to your cross stitch. So I recently cross stitched Letters from Nora Fairy by Nora Corbett, and instead of using the called for Mill Hill beads, I purchased these little roses from Amazon, and I will leave a link in the description. And a lot of people are asking me how I attach them, so I just wanted to show a tutorial on how I attach them. So they're very similar to if you've ever attached a Mill Hill treasure, and if you haven't, like I said, this is exactly the same pretty much. So the roses have a hole on the bottom, and if you can see in the middle there, obviously at the bottom there is a hole. So I also have my seed beads here, and we're going to be using a seed bead to attach it, which is how, again, is one method of attaching the Mill Hill treasures. So I just have a little scrap fabric here and a little bit of scrap floss that I had. I usually use transparent floss or the invisible thread. But in this case, so you can see it a little bit better, I'm just going to be using a matching floss, which I know a lot of people do add their beads with matching floss, so that works out. And to attach them, these are the size 11 seed beads. So it's just the generic size. Most likely you're going to be using size 11 seed beads for your Mirabilia and Nora Corbett projects. And this is a size 28 needle by Bowen. So I always start with the loop method and use 2 strands to attach my beads. So that's just what I'm going to be doing here. Oops. And I just have a needle minder so that my needle doesn't roll away. And if you want to know how I make needle minders, I will attach that tutorial in the cards above. Sorry, just trying to thread my needle there. And basically what you do is, so first I'm going to anchor it to the fabric. So I'm actually going to, you know what, I'm going to anchor it down here because normally I wouldn't start with an anchor, and I will show you. I think that's the right spot. Oops. So there we go. I'm just minding my own business, doing my beading, and say this stitch here, oops. So I'm just going to come in the middle of the stitch where I want to attach my bead. Pull my needle up. And you can see like these petals are actually pretty flexible. So I'm just going to work on separating them so that my seed bead can fit. And if you have the petite seed beads, that would probably actually work a little bit better. These are just what I had for my project. There we go. So now the petals are pulled apart and you can see the hole in the bottom. So I'm going to come up through the bottom. Let's pull that down on my fabric here. So that is exactly in the center of the stitch that I want to anchor it to. And then we're going to take one of my little seed beads here and make sure it can get down the middle there. And then I'm just going to make a loop and then go down in the same stitch. And you just want to pull, if you have to adjust the petals a little bit more so that the seed bead goes in. There we go. And then if you want, you can actually just push those back together to hide the seed bead, but it's not necessary. Well, now it looks like more like a rose like that. And there you go. And then you just resume your beading, and that is firmly anchored to your project. And again, I will leave a list of the materials that I use down in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!